allowed to use 6 set of tyres for the weekend.
Okay, yeah, so
set of tyres.
I guess most of the guys won't have any left by this point in the weekend either, will they?
So for qualifying and the race one.
Yeah.
Just practice and warm up.
Aslan Shah out there, everybody just taking it easy on that warm out lap, making sure they get the heat into the tyres. We're not sure what happened with Patrick Lee there, but the good news is that he is okay, up and about, and the race is about to start. It's 10 laps around this time, so 3 laps shorter than the original predicted race distance. So, boy, business as usual in the 600 Super Sports.
So the rider must think again, how to start again, and everything got to go again, over again.
Sometimes it's difficult though when you're in the zone. I mean, like if you've ever known anyone that has been able to play any sort of sport at a top level, or whether you're playing squash or whatever it is, you get into this rhythm in your head.
Then suddenly you got to redo everything again.
Exactly.
So you got to rethink of how you're going to do that again.
But and try and stay in exactly the same mood if you're winning, or if you're not winning, get out of that mood and try and get into the right mood.
Do something different again.
Yeah. But, I mean, Aslan Shah, who's on fire this weekend, how good's he when things don't go his way?
I think he should be able to cope with it. I think he has no problem with that, I think all the riders on the 600, I think they are all very mature rider and more experienced rider. I think they know what they're going to do if the red flag came out, so they will know what to do again.
We didn't talk too much about Ahmed Yudhisthira, who finished on the podium yesterday. He didn't feature, really, did he?
I mean, Yudhisthira, we talked to him this morning. I talked to him this morning, and you can see he's really happy. He's there. That he knows that the machine he's riding is fast on the top speed. So chances of winning this race for Yudhisthira will be quite bright, I think.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, that's good to see. And I mean, the one thing that the Suzuka circuit has shown is the qualifying position doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it's a sort of circuit where if you qualify 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th...
Yeah, you'll still be there in the group.
Yeah. It's a lot of slipstreaming to be done and to be had at this circuit, and, plenty of overtaking opportunities too.
There you can see all the mechanics standing on the grid there, the grid box, wait for the rider. Once the rider, everything okay, then they'll clear the track.
Team's got to go through it all again now too.
Got to do everything back again.
Of course, Patrick Lee won't be taking part in this one, even if he could get his bike up. He caused the red flag.
Yeah, he's the one who caused the red flag,
so he couldn't restart.
He won't be able to restart the race again.
10-lap race. Would you approach it any different now?
I think definitely I will ask if, let's say, my rider is Zakwan. He's using the soft tyres and they have already did a couple of laps, so I think he can really push for the first lap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It seems strange that that some of the bikes out there, could it be just the different bikes that suit the different tyres, do you think? Or,
maybe.
Or riders? What do you think it's a rider thing?
It looks like all the Hondas, some of the Hondas changed to a soft rear. Except for the Kawasaki and the Yamaha, they're all still using the hard compound.
Of course, the Honda is renowned for its handling, isn't it? So perhaps it needs that...
the softer rear, I think.
Yeah. For more, not so much for the drive that it puts out, but for the mid-corner grip, perhaps.
Yes.
To keep the corner speed up. I guess that's what you'd say. You've got to keep more mid-corner speed up on the Honda compared to the others.
Yeah, I think so. What's rating? I think they put the 30-second board up there, I think.
Okay. So 30 seconds until we're underway. The race will be getting underway in about a couple of minutes' time as they head off on their warm-up lap for part 2 of this race 2 here at Suzuka Circuit in Japan for the 600 Super Sports. As they head into turn 1 now for the last time before the race gets underway. Somebody's already run off wide there into turn 2. I guess there's it's another opportunity to test your speed into turn 1 as well, for these guys.
Because they've done the race 1 just now, so they know where to outbrake people there.
Because throughout practice you get plenty of opportunity to practice fast lap times, but you don't get that many opportunities to practice off the start line and into turn 1. Yeah. So there's probably plenty of people out there now that after
trying out, they know which line and where to accelerate, where to brake.
Absolutely. Do you think the guys now will be like punishing the tyres to try and get the heat into them, or to be looking after the tyres?
I think maybe if I'm the rider, I definitely want to make a lot of heat on the tires. So because now it's just the 10 lap race is quite short, compared to the 10 lap race.
Yeah, absolutely.
So definitely I will push and make the tire really hot. Then the first lap or what, then I will try to make a fast time.
So the word is that this is a completely brand new restarted race, which means whatever happened in the first part, you can discount.
It doesn't count, yeah. It's a brand new race.
It didn't happen. So this is it. We're back at the start. The grid is as the grid was. Rathbone Willerot starts from second position. Aslan Shah, of course, is in pole. Yuki Ito will be the first man on the second row. Next to him will be Kenneth Kubo, who we saw there doing a good ride, and Kosuke Okuda on the Kawasaki as well. He qualified well. We haven't talked about him too much, probably because it's always Ant West that's making its way up and barging his way past.
But he's a wild cut, I think. He's a wild cut from Japan, so I think normally Japanese wild cut are quite strong here in Japan.
Yeah, they are. Aslan Shah, he got pole position done right. He got race 1 done right. He's just got to get the perfect score. And this is a place of doubles as well. Normally, we've seen it in the past that if you win one race, you win the other.
Yeah, like the 250s.
Yeah.
Danica Riza won the 2 races yesterday and today. And we'll see how Aslan going to fare later on.
He's very quick on the first lap as well, isn't it? He doesn't mind getting there first and waiting for the rest of the field to catch up. There's Anthony West on the left of the screen with that green helmet. Udistra back there as well. And there's
Udistra is row 3, I think.
Yeah, that's row 3.
Yeah.
We've got Yuki Ito's already on the grid. The rest of them rolling up to get this race underway. Just a reminder, it's 10 laps now. Green flag is waved. Everybody's in position. The red flag is removed from the circuit. We're under starters' hands now as we get ready for race 2 of the weekend for the 600 Super Sports, and the lights are out. And Aslan Shah, does he get another perfect start? And look at that.
Perfect start again, I think. Yeah.
What an incredible start by him. Yuki Ito's there. Kenneth Kubo moves up. That's Willerod in second position as well. And Anthony West goes around the outside. Zaidi's there in 4th position. So another nice clean start at the moment. But look at Aslan Shah. He's just, he should take up drag racing. I mean, he's so good off the start on that Kawasaki. Udistra there in the middle of the pack with work to do if he wants to get on the podium as well.
I don't know what happened to Zakwan. He's still like stuck on 4th position at the moment.
Yeah, I guess off the start line. I mean, like Aslan Shah
just had perfect start.
And the strength of the Honda is the handling, perhaps not the straight line drive. It is quite a long way into turn 1 there. Perhaps that explains something, but nevertheless, he's making it hard for himself, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, like Aslan did the race 1 just now. He was leading now. Still had a good start, and he will lead the race. If I were him, I would definitely just push a bit and try to make some good times and see whether I can, the second guy behind.
Yeah, I don't think with a soft tyre on you're gonna be able to make the time up at the end of the race. You need to start pushing hard now. I'll tell you what though, this man here out front at the moment is so fast through that chicane. Aslan Shah really is aggressive. He's an aggressive looking rider, and I think that might be working for him here this weekend.
Yeah, but you can see, I think that is the second guy. I think Ratapong there is second, and Yuki Ito is third. So looks like they're catching up Aslan Shah there.
Yeah, Ratapong again with another good start. He got a good start yesterday too. Had a crash in the morning warm-up this morning, remember, so it's not all going his way this weekend, but Anthony West is certainly scything his way through the pack and catching up to the leaders at the moment, back there in 5th position.
Yeah, you can see Anthony West there.
Yep, but is that Zaidi?
I think we got to keep an eye on Udistra. I think he's
Aslan Shah. Yeah, lots of movement there. Willerot as well.
Yeah, I think he locked his back up just now.
Yeah, definitely not the place to do that on the first lap of 10 laps of a 10-lap race, but he pulls it all together and still maintains his composure. Fastest man through, without any doubt, is the man in the lead. 2:14.3 for Aslan Shah. Kamaruzaman Good job by him, nice and tight there. And he's got some very, very good pace. Yuki Ito, though, in a good position at the moment, in second position. Do you think that Ito can do something here?
Yeah, I think so. He looks like he's on fire, you know. He's really riding the bike.
There's Yudhisthira just at the back of Anthony West. We know how dangerous he can be.
Yeah.
He did this yesterday too. Yudhisthira was back in the pack and then worked his way forward. So Yudhisthira probably feeling pretty happy with himself right now. Looking up the inside there into Dagna Curve.
Yeah, I think Yudhisthira, he knows that he got a faster bike, you know, on the back straight. So I think he will take it easy on this one. Look at the starting here again.
Yeah, Aslan Shah once again just as he lets the clutch out, he just makes like 2 or 3 or 4 bike lengths over the rest of the field.
Yeah, the perfect timing for starting. You know.
Absolutely, and I don't know if he's got the first gear lower on that bike or not. I don't know if you can change the internal gearbox ratios, but if you can,
maybe he started on second gear. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
so.
It was a really good starting move by him. So a good result by him at the moment. We've got, let's have a look and see where some of our riders are. And as they head down, there's Aslan Shah again, leading this one. As they head down, Ratapong Willarot's up there too.
Took over Aslan,
Yeah, good move. I bet Aslan Shah wasn't expecting that, was he?
No, I don't think so.
We head into, now he's going to see things get serious. How strong is Yuki Ito there? And watch Anthony West up the inside too. Oh, trying to get past Willarot there. Zahidi's hanging in there, but he's working his way back through the, Zakwan is working his way back through the pack rather than forward. So Zakwan Zahidi with that soft rear tyre with work to do. Yudhisthira. Yudi makes his way through into turn 1 there. Nice move on I think that was Tomi Koyama.
Yeah.
As well. So good result there for him making his way forward. As they head up the hill, Anthony West in that group. It's Yuki Ito at the moment, fastest lap through last time round, 14.2, but well off the lap times they were doing this yesterday.
I think.
Yeah, 2 seconds a lap slower. 2:12.5 was, or 2:12s they were definitely into. But I know that, look at the sliding there from the back of Aslan Shah.
Everybody's sliding there.
It's incredible. How they're, these 600s normally they don't spin the tyre like that, but there's a lot of sideways action going on out there. Doesn't look like there's too much rear grip to be had. Yuki Ito making the most of it at the moment though.
Yeah, he's still leading.
West has gotten past Willarot as well now, Rathapong.
Yeah, like Yuki Ito, he won the race in Australia Adelaide, and he know how to win again here in Japan.
He's definitely not scared either, is he? Because if you think back, he had a massive crash in Adelaide.
The first race,
He did, which was disbanding, but he got up from that, won race 2. And
he came back to win it?
He did.
Yeah.
Yesterday he finished 4th, so I'm sure that he wants to try and win this one in front of his home crowd. Probably got his family down here as well.
Look like Anthony West going strong today.
Yeah, Anthony West is definitely not mucking around. He's making his way forward.
Yeah.
I wonder if it is something to do with the conditions out there that the Yamahas now seem to be stronger.
Stronger than it looks like, faster than the Kawasaki a bit, yeah?
Yeah, perhaps the conditions suited the Kawasaki than yesterday, but in saying that, Yudi's right up there now, isn't he? Look at him, the way that he's coming through the pack.
Yeah, because I think he knows that he's capable of handling with in front of with Aslan and.
So I think he had his first podium with the Kawasaki yesterday. So you know what it's like when you do get that first podium. You really, it gives you
another one.
You do. It gives you the confidence. You suddenly say, "Oh, I can do it.
I can do it. Why not another one?"
Exactly. So he's in the freight train at the moment. Is that Kenneth Kubo on the back of that
I think
group?
That's Kenneth Kubo behind Yudhisthira.
And of course, now he's got a bit of a Japanese heritage as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he half Thai and half Japanese, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that he's another guy that wants to perform well. Now Anthony West, he knows how to win it here. He won here last year, 2 races.
Both the race, yes, race 1 and 2.
I wonder though, Aslan Shah, when you spoke to him, He was mentioning that he took it easy in the mid part of the race.
Yeah, then the last 2 laps, then he tried to push. So we'll see. We have another 7 laps to go.
Anthony West closes up, under brakes down Degner as they head under the bridge.
And surprisingly, you can see Decha is
Watch this, West up the inside of the
right
hairpin. Nice tight line, and he gets past Aslan Shah and makes his way up into second. Now, this will be interesting because yesterday there was a bit of on-track touching between these two guys.
Yeah, Yuki Ito and
Anthony West.
Anthony West, yes.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they react when they get close to each
I
other.
think to me, I think both of them definitely know that is a racing incident. I mean, like, you know, not doing
No, definitely not.
Not intentionally.
But, I mean, you know what it's like when you've already had a bit of a history with someone. You don't want to make it easy for them to go past. Anthony's bike seems to have a little bit more speed. I mean, yesterday it was struggling for pace, but today he still can't go past in the slipstream, but he can stay there, which is good. He's got a good drive out of the R130, though. He's on the outside. That's a difficult way to go around, but it looks like he's going to go around the outside. Ito holds on. West sideways into the last chicane, but holds it all together. Aslan Shah now in 3rd position. His teammate Ahmed Yudhisthira on the number 33 KYTT Kawasaki in 4th.
I'm sure Anthony West definitely try to overtake Yuki Ito.
Yeah, but it's I mean, into that corner it's probably difficult to go past someone like him up the inside. But here's another opportunity, hard on the gas. He's always trying to go around
right the outside. I don't know why.
Suzuka at this circuit, it's a track that you have to. It's very front end, isn't it? You know, like,
you need to go inside, not outside. I think
you need to go on the inside, and you need to be very brave. It rewards the brave rider.
Yeah.
And
I think twice you can see Anthony West trying from the outside.
Yeah. I don't know if he's just saving himself or
maybe just trying to show Yuki Ito the front wheel. You know, I'm here. You know.
Could be. And he's had another go. He's up the inside now. Did that pretty easily, and he takes the lead of the race for the first time.
And Yudis also take Aslan Shah. He's in 3rd now.
Oh, Aslan Shah probably won't like that, will
I think so.
Now, those two guys have done a test here a couple of weeks ago, haven't they, on those
those Kawasaki's, 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, so they've definitely got some form, and they've improved a lot, the handling of the bike around the circuit. It's showed this weekend, especially in Race 1. But I'm sure Aslan Shah now will be thinking about turning the wick up. 6 laps to go. So head through that uphill sweeper into the spoon curve.
It looks like Yudhisthira today is like a little bit faster than Aslan Shah.
It looks that way, doesn't it? Well, fastest man on track, Anthony West. A second fastest man is
Yudis.
Yudis. So both of those two guys in the 13s. Everybody else in the 14s at the moment. And Yudis going past into the lead.
Yeah, there you go.
How much speed has that Kawasaki got? It's a fast machine, isn't it? Anthony West sits there. Aslan Shah, there's Kenneth Kubo. He moves up the inside of Aslan Shah now. Aslan Shah not having the race he had yesterday. Seems to be really struggling.
I think there's still 6 laps to go, but I think Aslan Shah got to do something if he really want to win the race. Race 2 here.
You wouldn't be looking after your tyre that much that you let 6 guys go past, would you?
Yeah, I think he's something. I'm not sure what he's trying to do.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's outwardly struggling with anything. But, you know, even he's just a little bit off of the back of that group.
Yeah, he should be still right behind, I think, Kenneth Kubo and, overtake Kenneth Kubo again.
Kubo's actually riding really well this time out, isn't he?
Yeah, I think all of them still very close, and the lap times are quite close actually.
Yeah, everyone's in the third. It's a much faster race pace than it was yesterday in general. At this time of the race yesterday, everyone was doing like 15s. Anthony West
14,
looks at,
15 something.
But now everybody is in the 13s, so they're all 13s and 14s, so it's about a second lap quicker. So, and that's what Aslan Shah said too. He said everybody's seen now, so they know
how to save the tyres.
Yeah, well,
it looks like everybody can catch up with all of them in front.
Ratapombia Watt's in there too, so it's good to see him after the crash that he had yesterday. And of course,
I was saying this time he was sick at the moment.
He was complaining about his wrist yesterday.
Yeah.
What was he saying to you about his wrist?
His wrist, I think after operation, I think they still need to heal, and after a few laps, 2 or 3 laps, the hand become numb. And it looks like it doesn't bother him at the moment.
No, well, it's always, you forget about pain, don't you, when you're in a battle like this, a battle royale for the lead of one of these races.
You don't know what is pain anymore.
No, as they head down again, Yuki Ito, I'm sure, will be loving to have another race victory, especially one in Australia, but one here in Japan would be fantastic. But he's going to have to work hard to do it. He's going up the inside. West is around the outside there. Everybody tips in.
Kubo, Kevin Kubo, third.
What a great overtaking manoeuvre by Kubo too. Everyone getting out of shape into the chicane there here at Suzuka.
It looks like last lap. But still another 4 laps more to go.
I know. It can't work out well 4 more times, can it?
Yeah.
Westy takes the lead now. So Anthony West hits the lead of the race for the first time in front of Yuki Ito. Nice clean move, gets on the gas. What will Yuki Ito do? Will he come back strong and hard straight away? I don't know. Ken the Kubo is right there. He wants to have a bit of it too.
And looks like all of them getting closer and closer, and maybe 8 of them in 1 second.
Yeah, let's have a look. There's it's 1.3 seconds back to 7th with Zakwan Zaidi, the man on the softer compound Dunlop tyre. Everybody else in front of him, I think, has got a harder
tyre. Yeah.
So I don't know. I know the Hondas think that the soft tyre is working, but I'm not so sure. But Zakwan Zaidi is still in the pack, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still behind. I think right behind Decha Kreisart.
Decha Kreisart with a 2:14 last time round. That's a pretty competitive lap time for this part of the race. West leads at the moment. Ito in second, Kubo third, Yudhisthira in fourth, and Aslan Shah in fifth. So work to be done by the race winner from yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of work. Now at the moment he's fifth.
Be interesting to see what happens when we get onto the back straight out of the spoon curve. Will Anthony West have the pace of the bikes behind him, or will he get slipstreamed?
Looks like the sector 2, I think the Kawasaki lost out to the Yamahas there.
One thing we do know is that the Kawasaki seem to be fairly rapid down this back straight, but there's a bit of a gap now, isn't there?
Yeah, a bit gap. I think maybe a 0.2, 0.3.
Yep, and both Yamahas through now. Ito and his teammates make it through, so that's the Yamaha racing team. Asin 1 and 2 at the moment, but Anthony West won't like that.
Look at Kevin Kubo in the front now.
Oh, and West tries to go around everybody there.
Whoa. First time I think Kevin Kubo leading the race.
Wow, he's in new territory now. He doesn't know what to do. He's going, well, there's no one in front of me. What do I do now? There's 4 laps to go.
Wow, look at Yudis. He's coming back again.
How did Yudis catch up so much time up the inside? He holds it too. He's wide. Westy dives up the inside there. Good move by Yudis, but it didn't pay off, unfortunately, for him, because you're going to have to do better than that if you want to get past number 13, Anthony West.
Look like Aslan just sit behind and...
well, he's not falling off the back.
He's like happy to be behind there at the moment. Just look what the guy's trying to do.
Maybe he's trying to stay. I mean, he's within a second of the lead. You know what I mean? So if he can stay within a second of the lead, it means nothing.
Yeah, I think Aslan, he knows that he can do the lap times. Maybe 2 minutes 12 high. Yesterday he did on race 1. I think that's what he's thinking now. Maybe he'll wait until the last 2 laps, and see. Maybe he will try to push. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, the pace is certainly hotting up now. Just everybody into the 13s. And look at the group compacting too. It's so close at the moment. The 2 Kawasaki's there, of course, a 1-2 yesterday. Aslan Shah looks over his shoulder to see Decha Kreisart in that pack as well. His wrist obviously not giving him as much problem.
Yeah.
Zakwan Zaidi's still in there too.
It looks like Ito have a small gap from Kevin Kubo.
Yeah, Ito is very strong around that part of the circuit.
Yeah, but
the
Kawasaki is got stronger in this straight.
Yeah, Definitely here, but also in the upright braking, in the upright braking and through that chicane, the Kawasaki looks a lot more nimble, let's say. And you can see there, like they've already caught that gap back up.
Yeah, straight away.
On the back wheel there as they head through the R130. Another practice run as they head in. Yuki Ito up the inside.
Kubo right in front again.
Around the outside that time.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think Yuki Ito's thinking? That's 2 times now he's lost the lead at that part of the track. Is he worried that he doesn't have the braking?
He need to take a different line, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's the setup. Maybe he's set the bike up too soft in the front or something.
Yeah, maybe, I think so. Or they can use this, come back, take Anthony West.
Good move there by Udis. He tried that a lap before but run wide. This time Anthony West didn't get back past him. With 2 laps to go.
Yeah, you can see Aslan now is like, maybe he's trying something.
Well, yeah, you were telling me body language is what you need to watch out for him.
Body language, you can see the body language now is...
Aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive is there.
Hey, Zakwan Zoidi's doing a good job. He's hanging in there.
Yeah, he's still there, right?
Yep. So that's a good job by him. Andy
Farid,
he's up there too. Rathbon Willarot is in that group. But it's Yuki Ito out front at the moment with 2 laps to go. Aslan Shah at the back. The race winner yesterday, the question on everybody's lips is, can he do it?
Yeah, can he do it? I think he must do it this lap. Either you have to overtake at least 1 or 2 guys in front.
Westy tries to go up the inside. There's not much room there.
Touch. No.
But he gets...
they're going to touch again.
That was so close. It's not over yet though, because they're still side by side. But Westy gets through on Kenneth Kubo and moves up into second position.
Look at Andy Farid, right behind Aslan Shah.
Yeah, he is right there, isn't he? So maybe that soft tyre could be working for him as they head into the spoon curve just a couple more times. And the tight line works for Anthony West. He gets onto that back straight. He just seems to be able to make his way forward, doesn't he?
Yeah, make his way forward, and you can see he always fast at the spoon corner there.
It doesn't matter though, because those Kawasaki's, look at them go. They're right there.
Speed right there.
Yeah, pretty incredible stuff. And they're strong at the right part of the circuit, which is into this heavy braking area. Well, this is the final test run. Doesn't matter what happens this time round. Kenneth Kubo up the inside.
He did take Anthony West there.
He got through. I mean, look at the gap now back to Udi, and I'm sure that he's going to get good drive as we head on to the last lap of this 600 race. You can see the teams there. They're all excited as they head over the line now. This could be anyone's. There's 5 or 6 guys that could win this, and keep an eye on Aslan Shah. He's going to give it everything he's got now as they head on to that through curve 1 and 2 here at Suzuka for the last time of 2018. Up the hill they go. Wide there from Ito, but he manages to hold it. Kenneth Kubo, of course, is looking for a way through. He can't quite do it there. Anthony West, Aslan Shah, you said his body language is getting quite aggressive, and he's looking aggressive out on track.
At first, he needs to pass his teammate first.
It's not hard, isn't it? But a bit of a moment there by Udi. The back wheel moving quite a bit on his Kawasaki. Black lines.
Everybody down there, black line.
Someone's got to be off the track there. Did they all stay on? They did.
Stay there.
Up the hill they go now. Blind acceleration as they head into the hairpin. Who will be the last man to break? Who will go up the inside? You can always count on Anthony West, but not this time round. He holds it there, and it's Kenneth Kubo who is leading.
Look at all the riders behind are lurking behind, waiting for anyone to make a mistake, you know.
Yuki Ito sits in 3rd position, and the Kawasaki's seem to be sitting pretty at the moment. They're closer than they've ever been at this part of the circuit. If they can get through the spoon curve, it's going to make it pretty interesting. But they get to the end of the next long straight. I don't know what you think, Meng Heng. Look at Westy.
Anthony West there.
Quick acceleration burst up the inside. It's not going to mean anything. Look at the sliding happening there, though, because although he's leading now, he's not going to be leading at the end of this straight.
Yeah, definitely, you can see Kenneth Kubo coming back onto him now.
Kubo takes a slipstream.
And you can see both the Kawasaki there.
There he goes up the inside, goes the Kawasaki man, can't be done. Aslan Shah seems to be stuck back. It's going to come down to a braking duel as they head into that final hairpin now. They're on the brakes. Up the inside goes Westy. Does he get through clean? He's through. But look at Udistra. He's through too. Udistra's on. He gets good drive out. He's going to get second. Westy's going to win this one, but it could be a Kawasaki in second place. Who's it going to be? Maybe it's Ito. I don't know. I can't call that. What a race.
Kami Kubo second. I think Ahmad Udistra is third.
What a race. Ito takes fourth position. It doesn't get much closer than that. We've got, oh my goodness, there's 5 bikes within a point 0.2 or 0.3 of a second. What an incredible race. But unfortunately for Aslan Shah, yesterday's race winner, he misses out in 5th position. But Andy Farid, another good result for him in 6th position, and Rathapong Willarot in 7th. So Decha Kreisart as well. We're just waiting to see about that classification. It's being checked at the moment. I guess they might have to.
I think they got to go for a photo finish. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's always good to get a photo finish, isn't it?
Because it's so close. I think everybody is so close there.
Well, it's a good reward for the We Bike Trickstar team as well, because Patrick Lee, their other rider, fell off at the start of the race, in the first part of the race, and brought up the red flag. So Patrick Lee is okay. The good news for the team is that Anthony West is the winner.
Yeah.
What a result here at Suzuka for the team, and incredible. Let's just have a quick run through now. Anthony West takes the win with Kenneth Kubo in 2nd position. Ahmed Udistra is in 3rd. Yuki Ito wins. Of course, Aslan Shah is in 5th position. Andy Farid in 6th. Rathapong Willarot 7th. Decha Kreisart. Zakwan Zaidi in 9th. Tomoyoshi Koyama takes 10th position. So a good top 10 there, and it's good to see 3 Hondas in the top 10. I don't think there were that many yesterday. I think it was mostly Yamahas and Kawasaki's, so the Honda being much stronger today. So Iga Hada takes 11th. Minamoto is 12th. Kazuma Daniel in 13th. Azroy Akim in 14th. Ramdan in 15th, Pasovit in 16th, Afik in 17th, Kurihara in 18th, and Ibrahim Noruddin takes 19th. Muzakir in 20th, and Okuda 21st, and unfortunately Joseph Francis, the weekend couldn't have been much worse for him because it's another DNF. So unfortunately for the Brit, a weekend to forget. Right now, we're going to quickly nip off for our last commercial break of the weekend, but come right back and we'll have our podium and we'll be talking to our winning riders. So we'll see you in a few minutes.
Down here at the park for maybe today's third place finisher, Yudis, a photo finish for you to pick up your second podium this weekend here at Suzuka Circuit.
Yeah, and the race too, everybody become fast and rhythm the race also fast than compared than race one. And my tire already gone last 2 laps. Then I just try keep my position and just try good the podium for race 2.
Thank you so much, Yudis. Congratulations. And coming in second place today, picking up his very first podium in the Super Sport 600cc. Kimi Kubo. Kubo, congratulations. You fought very hard today for your first podium finish here at Suzuka.
Yes, I do everything. I try my best. I'm happy. This is the first podium on the ARRC. I don't know how to say, but I'm really happy. Now I can do, and next I will win more.
Anything you want to add in Thai?
ก็ขอบคุณทุกคนนะครับที่คอยติดตามคอยสนับสนุนเสมอมาก็วันนี้นะครับก็มีนักแข่งไทยอีก1 คนที่ได้ขึ้นโพเดียมในรายการเอเชียโรดเรซซิ่งนะครับก็สำหรับตัวผมก็จะไม่หยุดอยู่แค่นี้ก็จะพัฒนาต่อไปเรื่อยๆนะครับและจะไปจนถึงระดับโลกให้ได้นะครับฝากติดตามฝากเชียร์ด้วยนะครับขอบคุณครับ
We would like to say that so this is for Thai young rider to get the podium today. So this is the first podium in the ARC of him. So he would like to make marking for future. This want to be world class in future.
Thank you so much, Kubo. Congratulations. And our Race 2 winners today, Anthony West. So West, of course, another tough race. But today you look like to have a lot more pace compared to the Kawasaki. But you had many Yamaha bikes on your tail as well.
Yeah, every time I went down the straight, I just saw flashes of blue and green go past me. So it was, I just tried to fight, just tried to do a smarter racing yesterday. I knew these guys had more top-end speed, so I had to do everything I can to be in front of them when we get to the straight, so they didn't get away from me. So I kept fighting with them and trying to slow them down. And in the end, it worked. But honestly, I didn't know who was going to win. I could have been 4th, 5th, or I could have been 1st. And I just, if you see on my bike, we've got a little dollar sign on there today. And if I get 1st, I get the money. So that gave me the motivation for the last turn to really push hard.
All right, congratulations and stay tuned for the podium ceremony.
Well, what a result there. Yudhishthira with a double podium. Kubo gets his first podium of the year, and of course West was the best. So,
yeah, like you said just now, either he go first or he can go 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I think that was the case with any of those guys out there. It was an absolute incredible race, and I mean, yeah, there was some really good results. But this was the man that we thought was probably going to get the double. Aslan Shah wasn't to be though. Rathafrom Willarot was up for a good chance. Yuki Ito, another man that we thought. But the race got underway, and as per